Hello Learning Birds, this is Eric Buffington, and today we are going to look at finding and replacing inside of Microsoft Excel, inside of spreadsheets. So this here spreadsheet that I've put together has a list of states or provinces, countries, continent, planet, and favorite author. And I've put together this spreadsheet purposely to help us do finding and replacing. So the first tool I'm going to show us is how to find something. If you're wanting to see, is my state in this list? I could try and find something like Pennsylvania or Ontario. And oh look, Ontario, Canada is in there. Let's try another one. I don't know. Let's go to New York. Oh look, New York is on that list. How about Nova Scotia? Oh, Nova Scotia is not on the list. Sorry, Nova Scotians, you're not on this list. And lots of states are also not on there. Alaska. I just put this list together pretty quickly. There's a lot of states that aren't on there, but you can quickly find if your state is on there by doing a find. That's what the tool find is used for. You can do it, and no matter where your actual cursor is located in column A, B, C, D, wherever, or if you're up at the very top or down near the bottom, it will scroll through the entire document and find every place that's listed there. Let me show you an example. Although my cursor is located inside of column A, row 2, I'm going to search for something Canada that was in column B, and you saw that it found it. It searches the entire document. So if that word is located in the document, it will find it. Also, you can find parts of words, like if I was looking, or parts of whatever you have there. If I was looking for North, it would find North America. If I was looking for, Columbia, which is just part of a word, it'll find it inside of British Columbia. So you can find parts of words or entire words, and that's how the search and find function works. Now, many of you, maybe if you're from Pennsylvania especially, you would have noticed that Pennsylvania is spelled incorrectly. I did that on purpose, don't worry. English teachers have already tuned out by this point. I can't believe he doesn't know how to spell. But don't worry, I've done that on purpose because we are going to use the replace function. The replace function is, let's say you've made a consistent mistake everywhere. Or as an author, one time I wrote a book and I named a character something and I wanted to just change that character's name. So I would find every time I wrote Pennsylvania, I spelt it wrong, and I want to replace it with Pennsylvania, which is the correct way of spelling it. So what I can do is find it and replace it. Okay, nice. Okay, and I can keep going and click every time, click replace, 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 or I can replace all. I'm just going to go ahead and replace all. Boom, there were 10 replacements made. Every time Pennsylvania was spelled incorrectly, it is now correctly spelled inside of this document. You can see that. There's Pennsylvania spelled correctly. Now, there's a caution with this. Let's say I did a little bit of research and I discovered that Eric Buffington is not actually everybody's favorite author in all of these different places. Oh, Eric, sorry, that's me. By the way, so I am not the favorite author. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace. So I'm going to find Eric, and I'm going to replace Eric with, John Flanagan. John Flanagan. He's the author of the Ranger's Apprentice series. It's a pretty cool series. So if I'm going to replace every Eric with John Flanagan. Now, the trick here, and something that you absolutely need to pay attention to, is it will replace every single instance of Eric with John Flanagan if I click replace all. The bad thing about that, the good thing is that I won't have to go replace next, all the way down for this entire list. The bad thing is that the word Eric appears in North America. You see that? America. And if I had said United States of America spelt out entirely, Eric would also be in there. So when I say, I'm going to do this just to show you. When I say replace all, it's going to stick John Flanagan in the middle of America. Watch. Boom. Now it's Am John Flanagan. And the A is still at the end of America. So it really messed everything up. And that's a common mistake that happens when you've got a name like Eric that will appear inside of other names or shorter words. So just be careful with that when you are doing the replace. I'm going to undo all of that, by the way. Switch it back. Though if you are switching something like Eric, you want to make sure to find next and replace. Find next and replace. And sort of skip the ones you don't want to do. Alright, so that's just a little bit of a tutorial there on finding and replacing values in Microsoft Excel. Hope that's been helpful for you. Have a wonderful day.